and what's still narrative.
Hi everybody, welcome to the party. Beautiful Miami Design District here in South Florida. What a wonderful place to bring together some of the most brilliant builders, creators, and developers in the ecosystem. It is such a privilege and a pleasure to be presenting to all of you today with my esteemed colleagues here who will take a moment to introduce themselves so you can get to know them a little better. Starting with my friend here to the left. Please tell the audience who you are, what you do, and where they can find you online.
I'm Cooper Emmons. Thank you guys for putting this together and having me on. I'm the institutional lead at the Injective Foundation, and I'm super excited to get into this conversation about how kind of, agentic trading is changing our broader landscape and the 30+ applications that are building on top of Injective being kind of the performant blockchain for finance. So again, looking forward to it.
Hi everyone, my name is George. I lead strategic partnerships at Zero G or Zero Gravity Labs. We are building the world's largest AI Layer 1 blockchain. It's EVM compatible. We have a fully re-architected tech stack with the decentralized storage, decentralized compute, and data availability, all bundled in what we call is an AI operating system. And it's fully modular, so no matter what chain, or even if you're off-chain and you're building AI applications, you can tap into Zero G's infrastructure. So I lead partnerships, I get to see a lot of cool projects being built, and I'm happy to share some of the insights.
Hi, my name is Maggie Love. I'm a stand-in on this panel, but that's not just what I do. I am the founder of SheFi. I launched it in 2020. It's a crypto education platform for women. There's been about 30,000 women who come through my program and who are in my community. I've also taught at institutions like Fidelity Investments, United Talent Agency, and Google. And I'm really passionate about technologies that provide people agency and then figuring out how to make it accessible so people can actually take that agency. So crypto, obviously, it's financial agency. With AI, it's all about leverage to get your time back. So whatever that is, I want women to be not only adopting this technology, but shaping it. And so I love figuring things out and then sharing them with people so they can leverage them.
Guys, awesome. Thank you so much for the esteemed panel for joining me today. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Andrew Weiner. I'm the Chief Operating Officer of WEEX Labs, the research and development arm of our company for AI innovation in the world of cryptocurrency. I've been in the business for about 10 years now, a full decade. I started in the world of KYC and AML compliance, which is a very boring inroad to crypto, but a very integral part of the foundation of the operations of any digital asset service provider or virtual asset service provider in the ecosystem. So we're going to kick things off today with an exploration of AI trading. What is AI trading? Well, AI trading is going beyond signal aggregation, manual calculations. It's reducing cognitive load, crunching more data across longer time frames in a shorter period of time than the human brain can do. It also improves your reaction speed. You see, the execution of artificial intelligence in a trading application is 60 times faster than the average human being. And I'll use a real-world example for that. If you're trading on a centralized cryptocurrency exchange, and you're setting up a futures trade based on market conditions, especially on a date like October 10th that we saw this year, the market is volatile and changing every second. So the position you spotted at 6:01 p.m. may be a very different position and entry point at 6:02 p.m. when it comes to risk control and price action. So if you're a human being manually entering up to 1 minute or longer your trade that you're trying to take, somebody using a bot, automation, or artificial intelligence can potentially front run that trade 60 times a minute, taking your entry from you 60 times before you can even enter it. So we need to level the playing field, and we need to do that as an industry in a credible, sustainable, scalable way so people can use these products first without taking risk, to learn the risk control, to learn a take profit, to learn a stop loss, to learn how to create a longer life cycle for a cryptocurrency or a market trading participant. Because currently, everybody is learning the hard way. They're learning from liquidations. They're learning from failing. They're learning from losing their money. This is a very bad way to study crypto, and it's a very short life cycle unless you're a multi-millionaire with endless resources to throw at something like that. So hopefully on this panel today, you'll pick up some insights into how other developers and builders are applying AI in unique and creative ways to create financial literacy, to create efficiency, and to reduce a lot of the friction that people are experiencing on both the education side and learning, as well as the execution side of trading. All right.
Yeah, that was great. That was great. I mean, to hop into it, right? You have sophisticated traders and you have retail traders, and I think kind of to break down what he just went through is giving some of the tools that sophisticated traders have and offering to them to those retail participants. I think that's really what's harnessed in this, branded AI or agentic trading pitch. But really, what's occurring is offering different, levels of latency or different levels of strategy and strategy development that folks like the Citadels, the Jump Tradings, the Susquehannas have, and allowing for retail to effectively, gain broader access to various or more basic forms of that. So I think something as an example in crypto that's a big piece is delta neutral trading. The largest trading firms in the world don't take directional exposure in most cases, but retail, thinks that trading means going, levered 20x on Bitcoin in a directional position. I think, giving them multiple optionality is a big piece of what I'm excited about and what our broader ecosystem's working on. So, that's how I would break it down from my perspective. But happy to hear the other panelists' thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, with Zero G, our goal is to really enable AI agents and access to AI agents on chain. And so these trading strategies which were discussed, we want to actually monetize those trading strategies and increase accessibility as well. So what we do is we have a decentralized storage network. And so you can store the actual training models, the models' data sets, where they're getting their information from. You can store it in a decentralized way. What that does is it distributes it across a global network of nodes. It makes it censorship resistant and scalable, and it's secure as we have an encryption layer as well. So you don't have to worry about your data being stolen. So then these AI agent developers and these DeFi experts, they can feel secure that their data is safe. Then what we do is we vertically integrate a compute layer on top of the storage network. The compute layer offers decentralized and fully verifiable inferencing and fine-tuning of these models. Now, this is pretty important because if you want this trading agent to get better over time, it needs to undergo a lot of training, right? So training of the trading agents is very important, and we do it in a fully decentralized way. We further secure this training within TEEs, or trusted execution environments. So this is another way to enhance the privacy features and gives confidence to even institutional clients that we're working with that their data and the training models are safe and secure. So we do those two things, and then we have our blockchains for the execution. So we have a layer 1 blockchain. Our gas fees are probably the cheapest of all layer 1s. It's infinitely scalable as well because of the way we architected the nodes. And so now we have a venue for these trades to actually be executed. And if you have an AI agent whose data is on zero-G storage, whose model is on zero-G compute, and the agent sits on the chain, you have a fully vertically integrated stack where an agent can do all autonomous trading for you. So if we want to have autonomous AI agents, this is a stack that Zero-G has built, and we want everybody to consider us as the blockchain for AI agents.
Yeah, so the question is, what are AI agents in trading, right? Just to